Y'all about to get jump scared, so here's a meme to ease your pain. Hi. Hey, if you're new here, what's up? If you're not, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. I do videos every Tuesday and Friday. I haven't missed a week, don't intend to miss a week. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I do whatever the hell I want. And on Fridays I do ASMR reactions. Tuesdays, though, are, like I said, I do whatever I want, but this Tuesday, I had a request that wasn't really a request. It was more like, oh, you should do this. So if you don't know, last week I did a video on that disgusting fat phobic video that was out. And in one of the comments under the video, they were like, oh, you should tell some of your dating horror stories. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. So I'm going to do my makeup at 10:41 at night. My friend Shailisha is here, and my little brother cameraman Trinity is here, and they're going to listen to these horror stories that neither of them have heard for the first time.
Secrets from me?
I have to. I got to keep my stories.
Worst part is, I bet you, I can guarantee you, these stories aren't even the worst secret she's never told you.
Oh yeah, no, these aren't even the worst ones. Yes, we are married, but unfortunately, I gotta go through what I gotta go through. But since you're already here, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends. Do you have dating horror stories? Can you tell me some dating horror stories in the comments down below? Let me know I'm not the only one.
She doesn't want to feel alone.
I don't want to feel alone. So today I'll be telling 2 horror stories. Now, Moto Mojo, in the last video, there's several Moto Motos, and if you know Moto Mojo from Madagascar too,
Yeah.
I like them big, I like them chunky. There's several of them, so I'll be telling a Moto Mojo story, and I think
Don't forget the plumpy now. Don't forget the plumpy. The plumpy's real important.
Right.
Plumpy is real important. Or
Brown with some.
it's named so nice you gotta say it twice. We have a Moto Mojo, and I'm gonna say a Chad.
You did put up 3 fingers to be pissed.
and Chad. So Moto Mojo and Chad. So these are 2 separate stories. All right, subscribe to my channel. This I'm telling you trade secrets. I really, part of me is like, don't tell these stories, but I'm like, oh, it's fine. By now it's fine. Am I mentally sound? Not really. Okay, so let's begin with Moto Mojo, right? Of the 2, they're both bad. They're both horror stories, but Moto Mojo was the better of the 2. In this situation, like I said, there's several Moto Mojos. This is just one of them. But there was a guy on this app. We're not gonna name apps because no, but it was an app. And he was like, oh, hey, I think you're really pretty. As both stories will begin, both of them begin with them saying that they think I'm really pretty. Not, hi, how are you? Not, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? None of that. No pickup line, just, hi, I think you're pretty. Okay, thanks. I think I'm pretty too. How are you today?
We got that in common.
Right. Thanks. How are you? And conversation started out normal, hey, hey, I'm Moto Mojo. This is what I like. This is where I'm from. This is what I do. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I'm Victoria, so on and so forth. We go back and forth. Everything is fine. Absolutely fine. But then he says something that confused me. He said, generally speaking, something along the lines of, do you like to cook? And I was like, yeah, I like to cook. And he was like, I bet you can throw down in the kitchen. And though this is true, I was kind of like, what makes you think that? Like, I haven't given any inkling. I'm not a chef. I'm just a woman, right? And he goes, oh, well, all big girls can cook. Who lied to you, right? So of course I was like, well, I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask, right? Like, I wouldn't know. I've never dated a big girl before. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he was like, so what you gonna cook me? And I was like, nothing. I don't know you. And he was like, all right, well, I just want to let you know I don't got a problem with them rolls. You're not, okay, sir. Okay. And, sir, okay. I just want to let you know I don't got a problem with them rolls. Like, that's not an issue for me. So, to which I replied, what makes you think you would be seeing them? I don't know you. We've been talking for all of about, I want to say, an hour. He proceeds to tell me, oh, I know I'm going to see him because you're desperate.
What?
Yeah, no, the story takes a turn. Yeah, it takes a turn. And of course, I'm kind of like, what? From 0 to audacity. So I'm kind of like, sir, what are you talking about? Like, what does that mean? What do you mean I'm desperate? I'm not desperate. You swiped on me, just like I swiped on you. I'm not desperate. And he proceeds to say, well, all big women are desperate. Like, that's why you're here. Like, that's why you swipe on guys like me. Like, you just think, like, oh, maybe you got a chance, right? And I will say he was a very handsome man, but I'm not desperate, boo-boo. And yeah, so he was like, oh, you're desperate, right? And I don't know why my dumbass, in both stories, my dumbass was just like, I just want to know where this is going. I'm done here, but I want to know what's going to happen next. So I proceeded to be like, so, like, how desperate do you actually think I am? And he was like, oh, well, he tried to, like, read me without reading me. He was like, you're X years old, you live with your parents, you're still in school, like, you just want a man. You don't even care about any of that other stuff. You just want somebody to love on you because, you know, big girls don't get love. And I was like, what? Big girls don't get love, so on and so forth. You just want me, right? You're just desperate and you want love, so I'm here to give it to you. If I had stopped there, Moto Moto would still be like, all right, that's nothing to write home about, but I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I like problems. And I said, you swiped on me too. Like, you swiped on me. Like, you must have liked me. He said, oh, well, I'm just trying to fuck you, right? And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, that's nothing I'm new to. So I was like, oh, okay. And he proceeds to go, I have never had big girl. And I was kind of like,
wow.
And what makes you think you was going to get it from me? Now, please note, this was pre-surgery. The second story comes after surgery. This was pre-surgery, and I had only have like one full body picture up. So I was kind of like, and it was one I felt very confident in. So I was kind of like, and from this picture that you saw of me, and the way that my profile is set up, and everything, you just believed I was going to sleep with you right then, and like I'm gonna just let my doors and my legs spread wide open for you to enter into and leave.
Right.
And he sent me a text dead ass and said, yes, I think you're going to let me have sex with you. I'm dumb. Because I make time for this bullshit. I allow for this stuff to happen. After he said all that, I was kind of like, nah, I think I'm done here, like, so on and so forth. Now, when I say Moto Moto was the better of the two, I'm not making him out to be an angel. I'm not flattered by him. But he says what he thinks is a compliment, once again, similar to the notion of, I don't mind them roles, or I'm not scared of those roles. When are you gonna let me taste that fat?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Even after telling him that I had no intention of sleeping with him, he continued. He kept going. There was nothing left. It was over. The conversation at that point, in my honest Christian opinion, was over. I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not sleeping with you. I don't want to sleep with you. There's, what else do you want, right?
And that's the gospel truth.
And that's the gospel truth.
Put my head in a pot.
And that, if I can, and it'll be like a pot, like an actual.
It'll just be like a vase.
No, it's gonna be like a pot, like a frying pan.
You need to make it like a burnt pot.
That's the end of Moto Moto. He got blocked very quick. But let's talk about the traumatic one. Chad. Oh boy. You want to talk about anger? You want to talk about you were raised with not an ounce of manners? That's Chad. Once again, on another app. I really need to get out sometime, but not now. Not in the middle of a panoramic or a Popeye's chicken. Dude swipes on me. Very bulky, like a football player. Big dude. Had to be like 6'6". Giant, right? He swipes on me. I'm thinking like, ah, shit, I got a good one. Bitch, he big. I like him tall. He swipes on me. Hey, I think you're pretty. Thanks, dude. I'm pretty. I know that. I know I look rough right now, but I'm working on it. We get to talking. And his conversation, up until the bad part, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Like, generally speaking, sounds like a complete gentleman to me. But then, which the conversation of my weight will always come up. I don't know why men feel like they have to bring up the fact that I'm bigger than them. I don't get it. Instead of just being like, oh, okay, we're having a nice, simple, clean conversation. Like, we're just talking. And he's like, oh, well, like, you're a big girl. Yeah, I am. God made me big. He made me fluffy. He made me chunky. When you gonna lose some weight? Please note, I had already lost a lot of weight, as I lost a lot of weight. This is post surgery, so I explained like, oh, I'm on a weight loss journey, so on and so forth, thinking that like that would be enough of an answer for him to get off of the topic. I'm not against speaking about my journey if asked. It was just like, okay, well, you don't really need to know all I got going on. That's not really your business. 'Tis not your place, Chad. He proceeds to tell me, oh, okay, well, I just want you to know, you'd be a lot prettier if you lost weight.
Oh, gosh.
But you swiped on me and said I was pretty. The first thing you told me was, hey, I think you're pretty, right? So when I asked him what he meant by that, he was like, oh, well, I just think, just like looking at your body and your pictures, I just think you'd be prettier if you lost weight. And this triggered me, as you can imagine.
What he probably should have said was, instead of saying, I think you look prettier, I would say, you look good if you lost weight. You look good now, but you'd still look good there. It doesn't
I
matter
would
how you
say,
look.
don't comment on my fucking weight. I just met you.
That too. Honestly, what he was trying to do was save a stupid comment that he knew he made, and he failed miserably.
Oh, no. He kept going.
Yeah, he's trying very hard to
No.
fix a broken mirror.
No. I mean, he got nasty. He got mean.
Oh, so he was a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he got really mean. And then he keeps trying to give me advice on weight loss, which there's nothing wrong with that when asked. But I'm somebody you're potentially trying to date. So I don't really want to talk about my weight loss. I'm not really comfortable speaking with you about it. I don't know you. So once again, I don't like, it's a recurring thing. I don't know you. I didn't ask for advice. I don't want advice. I told him like, I'm not really looking for advice right now, but I appreciate it. Try to change the subject. You like anime. I like anime. What's going on with that? He proceeds to say, that's the problem with you guys. I say, what do you mean? He says, everybody, or rather big girls or big fat people, you guys want to be a part of what is essentially society, but you don't want to change. And I was like, what? I just asked if you liked anime, dude. You want to list something? Like, you seem like you want to talk about something? And man really was like, yeah, no, like, y'all want the world to conform to you and so on and so forth. I'm trying to be nice and help you, but because I wouldn't want a girl that I'm hanging out with to be fat. You don't want a girl that you're dating to be fat, but you swiped on a fat girl and held a conversation with a fat girl. And then it keeps going. The story gets worse. Right. So he's like, oh, I don't want to date a fat girl, essentially, but you swiped on a fat girl. So the confusion. And my profiles, I never say I'm on a weight loss journey. I never write about it because it's nobody's business but my own. How much weight I've lost is really nobody's business but my own. And also my body in general is nobody's business but my own. He go on this long, like, hefty rant. Fat people, like, you guys need to work on yourselves, and you want the world to conform to you. You want everybody to, like, be like you, and you want this, that, and the third. Please note, all of this came from the fact that I just did not want weight loss advice from somebody I didn't know. And it wasn't coming from a place of like, oh, okay, well, I also do. No, it was just kind of like, you're fat, need to lose weight, so this is what I'm telling you to do. Problems. There's a lot of problems here.
Always say that argument.
Which the argument of what?
You're like, oh, well, I just care about your weight. I just care about your health.
But you don't know me.
A person who has never been lighter than 102 pounds or something that lose weight.
And on top of that, which I'm gonna get back to the story because it's almost over, but on top of the notion of, oh, like, I just want to look out for you, so on and so forth, like, I don't want you to die early or whatever. You don't know why I'm fat. You don't know what I got going on over here. So you telling me you have to lose weight, I'm worried about your health. My health is more than just my body. How about my mental health? Have you ever thought, hey, why does she have a binge eating disorder? To basically end the Chad story, to end this particular horror story, he went on this long rant, and I wasn't really in the mood to debate. He had ruined my mood, really. I was just kind of like, I don't really know what you want from me. And I literally was like, I don't know what you want me to say. Do you want me to tell you thank you? Like, what do you want me to do? Because I don't have anything for you. I'm not going to lose weight overnight. I don't want to date you. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Tell me, like, if you ever decide to change your mind and like decide, I want to be skinny, so on and so forth, and you're going to want to get with a guy like me. I was like, what kind of guy are you? He's like, I'm a guy that's going to care about your body. I'm going to care about your weight. I'm going to take care of you, so on and so forth. I told him that taking care of me is more than just helping me lose weight. I can help myself lose weight. God can help me lose weight. The doctors can help me lose weight. I don't really need another person putting their hands in, on, or around my body in regard to my weight. He didn't like that. He called me a stupid bitch. It was great. He called me a stupid bitch. Told me I was actually ugly and that he just wanted to try and fuck me. And then blocked me before I blocked him. The end all be all of that horror story is that there are some guys on the internet that are fucking weird. Like,
the internet's a big place housing all kinds of people that be lurking in the shadows, bro.
And I'm kind of like, and what makes it worse, that's not the worst story I have. It's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. Sorry, y'all. I got cut off, so at least you went to sleep. But yeah, this isn't my worst story. It's definitely not. It's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. And I've been through a lot just to still be single at 22, almost 23. God got somebody for me, though. What I will say is dating while fat dating in general is difficult as hell. It's annoying. It's tedious at times. Because at some point you stop enjoying the fact that you're dating and you start feeling like you have to be with somebody, which I guess that goes with the mindset of, desperation. But it's not that I'm desperate. It's just that you feel like if you're not with somebody, then you're never going to be with somebody. So that's pretty much the story, though. I'm gonna finish up the whole look and I'll be there. I'm back. To end it all, the video itself, right? So yeah, I've had some bad dating stories. I will do a good dating story video because I've had some really awesome interactions with some really awesome guys, and I'm sure that my Mr. Right is out there. I just gotta keep looking for him, take my time, and all that good stuff. My aunt told me to take my time the last time I spoke to her, so I'm gonna take my time because my aunt told me to. Honorable mention, I'd like to give a special shout out to the guy who literally yesterday, I'm recording this on Monday, so on Sunday, to the guy that said, and I quote, "Nobody wants you, you ugly fucking black pig," because I said that I did not want to be approached with anything sexual. This was on a language exchange app. I'm not even looking for anybody. I'm just trying to learn the language. Like, calm down, bro. Just want to give a special shout out to that guy. Honorable mention. But yeah, those are just a couple of horror stories. Not the worst ones I have. Surprise, surprise. But dating while fat is hard. Dating while doing anything is hard. Dating while being female is awful. But it's fine. It's all fine. It's fine, I guess. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Comment down below some of your horror stories, or let me know what I should do next. What should I talk about next? What Get Reddit with me should I do next, or Ready with me should I do next? If you subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends because they need to be a part of this. Also, I have green eyeliner on and I try really hard on it, so make sure you share the video for that reason specifically. All right, I'll see you on Friday. Bye.